So what I'm working on today is these Recaro seat installations. And if you guys missed that video, you'll probably want to go back and check that out, where I did a full review, give the explanation, how much I paid for them, where to go get them, all the details. Go check this video out now, then come back. We're getting ready to work on these seat tracks to see how we can get these things installed. And heck, guys, we're going to figure it out together. So let's go take a look. Guys, I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of good friends, and one of my very good friends is Matt Kinsey, and this guy has a treasure trove of Foxbody stuff. He happened to have a set of seat brackets that are stock Fox tracks with modified risers on top of them that were already mounted to some old Recaros. Now, I'm about 99% sure after looking at these, I'm pretty sure somebody made them in their shop, which is what I'm going to do. But there's some differences about both of them, and I guess I got to figure out which side we'll start with. So let's look at that. So I got both seat tracks sitting up here, and here are the modified risers that will fit the bottom of the Recaros. These were already mounted on a set of Recaros with stock Fox tracks. So the differences, and it's kind of hard to tell by looking at them, but the differences in what somebody's done here, and I'm not sure which side each one was mounted on, but I'm pretty sure this side right here was mounted on the drivers. And you can tell, let's look here to the side what they've done. So you got your two holes here that go mount on the front of the seat and the rear here. Now you'll look at your offset here. Well, of course, these being here meant the seat was scooted back a little bit further. So in essence, you can, by putting a track on here like this, you can set your seat however you want. If you want more seat room, of course, you just put your mounting point back just a little bit further. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on my driver's side. We'll go ahead and install it and see kind of how the seat positioning works with it mounted here versus here. Once I decide how I want to make them, because I really kind of want to make them the same for my car, then I'll go ahead and start fabricating them and get them mounted up. Hey guys, just for comparison, here's the bottom of the Recaros. Of course, you can see where you got your two mounting locations here, and then one here in the rear. This is the seat I just pulled out of my car. I'm going to be selling these, by the way. So let's get these mounted onto here, and let's see how it fits. Well, let's go get it installed. All right, guys, so I got it put in. I think I got the seat scooted all the way back on that one track. So, well, let's sit in here and, well, let's see how it feels. Well, the seat feels nice. I'm fat. That doesn't help. But the front sits up too high, which puts my legs really at an awkward position. So this is not going to work. For me personally, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I mean, I'm not sure even if they were flat on the stock, if they were flat on the Fox tracks, if they would work. Let's go to the drawing board. Just like you, when you're out here trying to do a project, there's not always a glamorous finish to what you're working on. Sometimes things just don't work out. So I need you guys to really help me out, and I need some opinions. So we got a couple of issues. Now the tracks I can fix. I think that's just going to take a little time. Definitely going to have to modify the bottom of the Fox front tracks to get them to lower down a little bit, so the front of this seat's not up so high. Part of the problem also not having tilt steering, plus I'm a big guy. And I'll tell you another thing about these seats. I gotta lose some weight. Yeah, these seats are, they feel good, they feel soft, but just how they're shaped, and how they wrap around you, well, how they're supposed to wrap around you instead of pushing into your back. I like them, how they fit, but I'd like them a lot better if I was a good 50 pounds less. So y'all help me work on that too, because that's another other than just health. That's another motivation factor that I need to lose some weight. So let's talk about this. I'm a little disappointed, and I need your opinion. Let's go look. Okay. So guys, as you can see, beautiful seats. Nothing wrong with the seats. Now, if you look at it compared to even the material on the back seat sitting there, you know, it's not too far off from shade. But when I look at the seats, I'm just not sold on the color in the car. What do you think? Do you like this color in the car? See, my initial thought was I was going to take this, put some of this material on this to kind of tie it together. I was going to put that same material here on the door card right here to kind of tie it together. But I'm just not sure. When I look at the carpet color and I look at everything else being titanium, I don't know. Do they look okay? So here's the other option. And this is one I don't want to do because it's definitely not in my budget. I look at this 86 right here. Well, let's look at the interior on this 86. And this is definitely going to be a build car for me. So these seats, when you look at them, and you look at, now sorry, this car's junked up a little bit, so let's look. I think the stock color on this was called charcoal. Okay, so look at this interior. This car, I mean, other than needing to be cleaned up, has a very nice interior, very nice seats. But I was probably going to change the seats out, I think. Now let's grab this, let's grab a seat back here. Now, let's grab this seat back here. Wow. I mean, gosh, even look at the headrest. I mean, I don't know, guys. Do the Recaros I bought for my 91 belong in the 86? So then, if I do that, I just spent over $2,000 for a set of seats that I'm just going to have to put up for the next hour long till I can get to this car and order another set for my car. And then what do? I mean, at least I have a little better gauge on color, but what do? I mean, heck, I think I could have put solid black seats in this car and it'll look better than this. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. We're going to do a continuation on this. I'm going to work a little bit of fitting. I'm going to talk to a couple other people. I want to see what you guys have to say about this, and we'll bring this back on another video and kind of follow up on it, and we'll see what, based on your comments and based on me talking to some folks and sleeping on it a few nights, see what you have to say, and we'll go from there and see what we're going to do. Appreciate you guys watching. It's not always glamorous, but kind of feel like I got the wind knocked out of my sails a little bit today, but that's okay. We're going to figure it out and we're going to move forward. Talk to you guys on the next one.